Hello, let's solve a two-star star battle puzzle. This one's called Square Space. It's by Grant Fikes. I sourced this from GM Puzzles. There's a link in the description. So when you click the link, it won't come colored like this. You can color it yourself. Just go to the surface mode and then choose your color and click around. Then go back to composite to place stars. So our goal is pretty simple. In each row, in each column, and each region, we need to place exactly 2 stars. And then also stars can't touch each other, even diagonally. And that's it. I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so a really, really important, especially in two-star battles, a really important deduction is that a 2x2 area can only have 1 star in it. As soon as you put a star in a 2x2 area, it gets rid of the ability to have one touching it. And you notice the rest of the 2x2 areas that it occupies get X'd. So we can divide purple into 2x2 areas. This one here, which I'll put a dot there for, and this one here, which I'll put a dot in one of those two for, or between these two for. And so that means we know that in this 2x2 area, the star is going to be in purple, meaning it can't also be here. And then since the star is in one of these two, it gets rid of these two and these two for touching it, touching whatever the star is. If it's here, or if the star is here, it touches all these. If the star is here, it touches all those. This is exactly the same, so we can just repeat exactly what we just did. And this is the same over here. Just repeat exactly what we just did. Okay, this is 2 stars already. 1 star here, 1 star here for the column. That's it for the column. The rest of the column is out. That means that this can be moved over here. It gets rid of these two. And this can be moved over here, getting rid of these two. Oh, brown is only in this rightmost column, which means that we're going to place 2 stars in this column. They'll both be in brown, meaning the rest of brown is out. And that affects this column here. We know there's a star in one of these two. Well, actually, in general, we need 2 stars in these 3 cells, which means the middle one is out. We don't only place 1 if we put it in the middle of these. So that has to be like that. And let's just carefully X out around these first. And then we follow up. Oh, this is the second star for gray. Let's X out around that. This is now the star for this area. That X is that one. And that's the star for that one. Since we don't have auto Xing, this is kind of what we got to be careful here. Now this column here has 1 star. The other star is going to be in one of these two. That gets rid of those. Orange, there's a few ways to do this analysis, but it's just going to have to be these two. One way to think about it is this 2x2 can only have 1. And so then the other one has to be here, but then that X's all these out, and then that one's there. So we can X those out. Okay, that seems like progress. Oh, there's also 2 in the same column, so all those are X'd out. Alrighty. What's next? Okay, this column here is going to have 1 in one of these two, and then 1 in one of these 3. Oh no, actually it could have both of them here. We don't know that. I guess what I'm saying is there's at least 1 over here in pink, so there can be up to 1 here in pink, but I don't think that does anything right now. Did I get anything else here? Oh, bottom row is only purple now, so the rest of purple's out. And that means this row has to place a star here, and that finishes green. And also all around here, and that gives us a star here. That gets rid of that one. So we know there's a star in one of these two. And then this row, there's only 3 cells left, so we can just get those stars for free. Just gonna make sure I got all the surroundings. Didn't get that one. And so that means that there's a star in one of these two now. So that gets rid of that one, and that places this star. Get rid of all around it. So either one of these two or... Oh, blue is done. Sorry. So this row needs another one right here, and that gets rid of that one and that one. Oh, now there's only just 1 place left in yellow. It's got to be there. So we get those stars. That gets rid of here. And so there's 1 star in one of these two. This is the other star for purple. And then this column has to finish here. That gets rid of this one. So this column finishes here, getting rid of those 2. That finishes this row. This row's done. So that's a star. This row's done. I just haven't been scanning it properly. Brown's down to these 3, so it has to be these 2 here. That row's done. I keep misclicking. This row needs one more. It goes there. And what am I missing? 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Ah, I need this one. It's got to be right there. Nice. Of course, it was the bottom row. I scanned top to bottom, and it was the bottom row. All right. That was nice. Flowed really well. I enjoyed that one. How'd you do?